So if there's, I don't think there is anyone here that doesn't know who
Or
too. Drop this
Hey.
one. Yep. Hey, too. And I've tried to do a couple. Drop this
Hey.
one. Yep. Hey.
Hey, I've never heard that song before.
Really?
Yeah.
That's something I really enjoy though, when you get things that you've never heard. I've tried to do a couple and purposely to where it's like, all right, this is easy enough, I would think, and it'd be kind of interesting to hear how he does the vocals over it and stuff like that. But I like it when people send you stuff that you don't know.
Yeah, it's a
fun to
lot.
watch.
I don't know that many songs, so it happens a lot.
Well, you know, it's a good time.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
was one of those ones that came out of nowhere, and you're just like, whoa, what?
So if there's, I don't think there is anyone here that doesn't know who you are, but if you're tuning in for the first time and you're like, who's this guy? How would
conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden. The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting, and they did a lot of blasting. Even not going through the front door. You know, you think you go through the door. If you're a normal person, you say, knock, knock, may I come in?
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog.
His death does not mark the end of our effort.
A beautiful dog.
We give thanks for the men who carried out this operation.
And I don't get any credit for this, but that's okay. I never do. Here we are.
May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
And I'm writing a book.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting, and they did a lot of blasting. Even not going through the front door. You know, you think you go through the door. If you're a normal person, you say, knock, knock, may I come in?
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog.
His death does not mark the end of our effort.
Something to chew on, because living in Los Angeles, you know, you and I have both experienced what has happened in LA. And so I have been thinking, like, if I'm so unhappy here, maybe I should move. But maybe the grass is greener, isn't so green on the other side.
It's much greener.
Right. Okay.
No.
Okay. So we're gonna
It's
weigh in on that.
so much greener.
So basically, you have all these comedians who relocated from big cities like Los Angeles and New York City to basically follow Joe Rogan to Austin, Texas, where he has the mothership. You know, he's trying to build a comedy community there. And it seems like in the beginning, it was very successful. However, some of these comedians have now begun complaining publicly about all of this because they don't like some of the things in Austin, including homelessness, okay, weather, and apparently they have issues with the power grid. So, so let's actually start with one of the comedians who did move to Austin, is still there, but doesn't seem to like it. And it's Shane Gillis.
I love this dude.
I love Shane.
Yeah.
There was a storm in Texas, and I have no power.
Okay.
And I have to be gone. I've been on the road for like a week, and I was going to
power grid like fucking idiots. Yeah,
it's terrible.
Yeah.
And I was going to do laundry before I left for this trip.
Right.
But everything, I have no power for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Texas fucking blows. Dude, the second we ran
come on.
The second we ran out of power, the house was 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just bugs.
And it's June. And that will go out in August.
Bugs came in immediately. The house filled with bugs.
All right, so that was Shane Gillis. But Tim Dillon, another comedian who moved to Austin, actually decided to move back to Los Angeles. That's how unhappy he was in Austin. Here's why.
everyone there was like, this is the next city.
Right.
And I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. The lake is the color of sewage.
Oh, okay.
It's a deep green sewage lake. There are homeless people. This idea that there's no homeless people there
They're there.
is a lie. They're homeless people there. And by the way, it's like, it's so it's like this idea that, listen, LA has problems. We all know that it has problems. But, there's shootings there. There's lots of shootings. So it's not
Everyone
like.
is armed, right?
Yeah, but it's also like people get drunk. They shoot each other. It's part of the culture. It's fun.
Right.
It's fun.
Look at her face. Oh my gosh.
He also complained about the food. This is like hilarious. He was complaining about the food in Austin and says the food in LA is much better. He says there's only one sushi restaurant in Austin. I don't know if that's true. That's what he says.
There's two.
There's no
There are two.
produce. He says there's no produce.
There's Uchi, which is great, and there's the
Professor
same
Filthy.
guy that.
I don't know who any of them are other than
Julia
Jillian Michaels.
At
Do we?
least two that are good that I know of because I
Oh,
looked at Austin to move, and I have reasons why I
Sorry,
didn't
but-
choose
ah,
Austin. And we can get into that later.
there you
Yeah,
go.
and then he
Hey,
makes jokes. He's like, they
subdivision,
look
Joe
like they put
Chris, looking
brisket
for
in
the little
water.
karaoke
He
coming up. Let me
wasn't
get
happy
these
with the
frauds
scene
off
there,
here.
so he moved back.
Happy early Wednesday. Got a Baldasana. You'll love this. I gotta go early today because we're having we try and do steak at Kean's once a month with some of the old school people. And thank you for your patience. Even though I said I'd start at noon, it's 10 after. We watched some clips. I showed that clip of Shane and fucking Tim. I'll say Shane and Tim so you think we hang out all the time, even though they know me. We know them. We know each other. I am not going to lie to you. So many guilty pleasures today. So many guilty pleasures. Like I was enjoying this Argyle. Hold on. Let me put that little just there. I was enjoying this Argyle stick. Shout out to Mikey Sell. Mikey Sell takes such good care. Yeah, Tangerine Rally Cap. We with you, G. I didn't know that's what it was. This is actually, I've told this story before. It's a Bowling Green cap. Look at my insane hair. It's a Bowling Green cap that I got many years ago when I was doing football videos for SDR Sportsbook, and they hired me to do football videos. These are filthy. They hired me to do football videos, and I know where my hold on. They hired me to do football videos, and they said, "Can you do college football?" And I said, "Fuck yeah, I can do college football," even though I've never really done college football. But damn if I didn't see it there. But damn if I didn't fucking say sure. And I ended up doing. It was when MAXXX first started Tuesday night, the MAC Mid-American Conference, which contained Bowling Green. And they were so good that year. I can't remember the name of the coach, but the following year, the team did so good, he got hired by Syracuse. I picked them every week, made so much money for fans. They sent me this Bowling Green hat, which I love because it's my favorite color, orange, and my initials are Visconti Geno. Isn't that funny? And I always like to say Bowling Green is orange to my buddy. And I made a shit ton of money that year for the bettors for no other reason than it was when a guy at Texas Tech by the name of, what was his name? Oh, yeah, Pat fucking Mahomes was there. And we just kept betting the over on that. So, I always wear the cap backwards, like every 56-year-old fucking man living in a 3-room apartment in New York does. Yeah, simpler time, Jesse James. So that was one of my guilty pleasures this morning. Now, another guilty pleasure was, look, just humor me here. Another guilty pleasure was I'm sitting there on my patio, okay, a basket, enjoying my cigar. I'm gonna pop this up one click. Sorry, I'm using the wife's chair right now. Yeah, look at that wind tested tunnel dew. I know. Don't need that. Oh, so much to catch up on. Sorry, like I've got 9 tabs open right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, 9 fucking tabs open. I'm just trying to get all coordinated. I can take down that Donald Trump one. That was fucking hilarious. I can take down one of these. That's good. Email I've got to touch on. I don't need that. You guys are great. Don't need this. Now, so one of the guilty pleasures was indeed this delicious black coffee. I'm drinking out of the LA mug because I'm getting ready to go out there again. We'll talk about that in a minute. Carlos Danger in the YouTube chat texted me in typical fashion. In typical fashion, we'll get to Carlos Danger. We'll get to him, but there's my buddy Carlos who said, I apologized That's something else. We'll touch upon Carlos. I'm all over the dish, but we'll get to it. Touch upon Carlos. We'll touch upon another guilty pleasure. We'll touch upon Frankie McDonald. I don't know if I can get to you, Frankie. I'm just doing a quick stream. I'm not, Frankie, I love you, but I'm not sending you the link right now, but I love you. Shout out fucking Quad Father. So anyway, that's enough with the chat for now. So got 800 things. If you could see my messy fucking desk right now. So the guilty pleasure was this delicious cigar. I love this fucking fall weather, even though it's too early for fall weather, isn't it? It's fucking August 27th, although I can't believe it's August 27th already. So I'm enjoying, enjoying the space. I'm enjoying a little Geno time here. Having my black coffee, having my Argyle, did a light cigar today. You can catch fucking me having a cigar. I'll tell you this, people. You can catch Daddy having a cigar right after the Thursday show. Thursday we'll be doing a show if you're coming out to Content House. I know my boy Jesus Christ, Subdivisions. He's coming out. If you're around Thursday, people. Content House, a week from tomorrow, live comedy show. Dave Landau, Lila Hart. They will be doing a comedy show on Thursday night at Villa Roma, and afterwards we'll be going by it for a cigar stream, little cigar stream. I know I'll be there. I know Gerard Michaels will be there. Gerard Michaels, of course, will be on the Friday show with Rich Voss. That guy, he's fucking great. Gerard Michaels is the reason I'm going to be flying out to LA in a couple weeks to do that Jubilee show, because yes, the Jubilee show did fucking get back to me. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, there's a show called 20 versus 1 Expert or something. It's quite popular. It's Jubilee on Amazon. Watch, I'll bring it. I guarantee it'll come. Jubilee Media, YouTube. It's a fun little show. It's called 20 versus 1. Now, Gerard Michaels, this guy, was asked to do it a couple weeks ago. He couldn't do it. So he reached out to Chrissy Mayer. And then Chrissy Mayer was unable to do it. And she texted me. So I reached out to them and I did an audition. It's like, we would need you. It was literally 2 days before. I'm like, I'm on the East Coast. They said they liked me. I don't know if they liked me enough to take me because they never got back to me after the audition. But I reached out to him a week ago. And I'm sure if you follow the show, you know this. A week ago, I reached out to these great people and I said, hey, sorry it didn't work out last time with the time constraint and everything. But let me know if anything else comes up. They email me immediately. And they're like, hey, we're looking for people 50 to 70, 45 to 70, whatever, that are conservative Trump fans. And I said, I'm one. And I just added, and I do a podcast every Friday with my brother, who's even a stauncher one. And they're like, we'd love to talk to you both. And you know which one of us they got back to? Both of us. But I will say this. I think they got back to me. 20 dicks versus Geno. I think they got back to me just to be nice. Because let me tell you, they basically in the email said, we're looking for your brother. They said, we're looking for Max Loads. And that's been said many, many times. But when you say I'm looking for someone over 50 to 60, who's a huge conservative Trump fan, and they didn't say this, but knowing this show can speak intelligently, quickly, and at the drop of a hat on it when asked the question, like someone who was an incredible teacher for 20 plus years and then an administrator and is used to fucking being under pressure answering questions. Max Loads is indeed the shit. So I'm watching the Phillies. And by the way, real fast, let's take a peek at this show. It's incredible. Look, 7.6 million views. Candace Owens versus 20 feminists. Michael Knowles, 6.8 million views. One conservative versus, I don't even know what this is, 25 fucking people that love mentally insane LGBTQ people. Here's one. 20 people confronted a billionaire named John Morgan. I should know him, but I don't know all my millionaires. Ben Shapiro, 16 million views. They found the 25 actual Kamala Harris voters. Here's one. This guy, Cenk Uygur, whose name I never should know because one populist. I can't believe that only has 1.6 million views. I mean, I guess I can. So anyway, so these guys. Oh, and there's one. Charlie Kirk versus 25 liberal cards, 31 million views. So I don't know who it'll be, but they got back to both of us, and I didn't even realize they got back to me. because I'm an idiot, and the email may have gone to my spam, or I may have deleted it. Whatever it was, I didn't see it. So just because I didn't feel like doing my hair today, Nana's Clams, thank you. Yes. My brother's too polite, but I'm sure that's what it said. It's like, hey, you can bring your little brother. It would mean a lot. He's like, hey, it would mean a lot to my retarded little brother. You kidding? And Max isn't going to do it, he tells me, because I mean, they only give you pretty much $250. They give you exactly $250, which will cover my airfare, although I'll use my miles, and I have a place to stay, you know. But I don't know that Pete has miles. He doesn't fly as much as me, and I don't know that he has a place to stay. So wouldn't be worth Max's while, even though he would be so good at this. Like I said. So I called Pete last night to bitch about the Phillies sucking a giant dick. Don't get up, Jaquan. I called Pete last night to talk about the Phillies sucking a giant dick. And what was I going to say? And he's like, hey, did you hear back from those people? And I'm like, no. He's like, I did, you know, and he laughed because he's our father. And he giggled. I'm like, of course you did, Peter. Like, that is not, I'm a huge fan of my brother, but I'm also right. And I'll say it again. This should be called one person. This should be called one person versus Max and 19 other people who don't know as much as him. But they can't title it that because he's not going. No, I'm Delta, Tosca. I'm Delta. Delta's my main one, but I have residual miles and I have a Capital One. Yo, Chris Mack. And I got a Capital One miles card that I'm going to use for this one. In case anyone wants to Venmo me, I'll put it in here. Venmo because people are in there and people do Venmo me out of the blue and I appreciate it. So, I mean, I know that's the world we live in now. I know. All right, so there you go. And PayPal. I'm going to put my PayPal in. Call me a grifter. I don't mind. So there you go. I'll put that in the chat. What was I going to say? So I call Pete to bitch about the Phillies because I can't believe they blew that game, but they did. They did. That's not a bad idea, but I don't think Pete would be. I wouldn't take a GoFundMe when dipshit broke my jaw, right? When a little dipshit that we'll get to in a moment, when a little dipshit that we'll get to in a moment broke my jaw, and this is only a 1-second clip. I'll show you in a sec. We'll get to that, but I doubt he would. It should be Max versus 20 erectile dysfunction men. That's fucking great. There's the head writer for fucking Friday's fucking bonus load show. And he's like, yeah, I got an email. So I go and I check, and sure enough, it's in there. So I'll be flying out. But here's the thing. Carl's gonna kill me because it's the 20th of September. And if I do it, and I really am, it's too good not to do. It's 5 days before the Chargers play the Vikings at SoFi on a Thursday night because the universe provides. So, yeah, probably going to go out and do that, which is great. Can I convince Christy to dual stream content hotel to Rumble as well as evil YouTube? Maybe. I mean, I'll definitely share it to my Rumble. It will be on my Rumble, a lot of it. I'll figure out how to do that. If she lets me, I'm definitely going to ask her to let me do it on my Rumble. So I can, she doesn't really Rumble and I'll take all the things. What are you doing on XVJW? What are you doing, my man? So, there you go. So I will be doing that, but I'm very proud of myself. The Vikings, Thursday, October. Oh, wait, it's October 25th, not September 25th. I'm so stupid. Hey, Alexa, when do the Chargers play the Vikings? It's October 25th. No. Oh, it's October. I'm stupid. Never mind. Never mind. I got my dates wrong. They're playing the Vikings October 25th. I got out over my skis. God damn it. Yeah. Why is September and October 25th? I don't get it. I'm doing something wrong. October 25th is a Saturday. That's weird. All right. I'm all fucked up. All right. So I don't know if you can do that. Geno versus 20 dabblers would be great. Geno versus 20 dabblers. Geno jumped the shark. Not sure how I did, but Godfrey and 19 other itchy sweaters versus Geno. That'd be good. I do not have Creep Boot. I do not have a Texas headband. I have an Ohio State headband. And tonight, by the way, and don't worry, tonight you get more live content because I'll be doing the Better Believe It stream with my boys. Now, so back to the start, back to the very beginning. That's a very fine place to start. I wake up today, fucking have my. I was about to check that, Peter. I was about to check that. So I will be going to that. Yeah, I know, Chris Mack, which is even better. So there you go. Well, if you don't understand that, Pete, that seals the fucking deal. That seals the deal. As opposed to what Pete does with MAXXXine when he's like, hey, work my deal like a seal. Put a tight seal with those lips on my deal. That's what Pete says. That's what Pete says to MAXXXine Loads. It does. So here's the thing. If you don't get that, wherever, to quote Jonathan Brooke, an incredible chick singer, my brother loves when I quote Jonathan Brooke. She once said, wherever you run, and there's many ways to say it. There's many ways to say it. But Jonathan Brooke once said, it's wherever you run, it's yourself you'll face there. And it's a song called Annie, and she might be gone when you need it, and she might be long gone when you find you care. Now, she's walking on eggshells. She's walking on glass. Sing hallelujah each time that you ask, and someday you'll pick yourself. Hey, Alexa, play Annie by Jonathan Brooke. Such a good song. Gonna get struck on YouTube. Hey, Alexa, stop. Jesus Christ. There's no Jonathan. Hey, Alexa, stop. Oh, in the live version. The live. I'll tell you right now. It is such a good song. Can't do this on YouTube.
Annie, I hope things line up for you on a roll that's shiny and new.
You can't keep living in one small room where you never let anyone in. Say it again, Jonathan.
Never let anyone in. And Annie, you think the whole world's been cruel.
Anyway, thank you, Jonathan. And so what I'm telling you people is, wherever you run it yourself, you'll fix it. And I wake up and I have this delicious cigar. It's an Argyle, Pete.
Eggshells, they're walking on glass. Sing you a lullaby each time you ask. And someday you'll pick yourself up off your ass and go. But Annie, you think the boys never played fair, tripping you up, sticking out in your hair. Wherever you run, it's yourself you'll face there, and he might be gone when.
God, I miss Jonathan Brooke. If I miss Jonathan Brooke, I mean, she went bananas during the lockdown. She used to do these things sequestered in Minnesota. In the mountains, safe from everything, except that slob, whore, cunt, Kayla Ricada. Sequestered from everything with her Ruth Bader Ginsburg picture and her BLM quilt. I swear to God. I swear to God, you're confusing me with Garrett. Swear to God. But the line from that song, I was thinking of it, wherever you run, because this song, it's like this woman who, oh, am I a victim for all this shit that never happened to me, blah, blah, blah. And you can't escape the truth. And it always comes out. And I know you don't want to dabble, but this is literally a 3-second clip So our boy Pat Dixon. So I get a message from the wife. She just sends me a screenshot. It's basically this. It's a screenshot of these two slobs, right? And here's my point. You could say I'm dabbling right now, but I'm not. This is me raging against how the Dabbleverse makes people terrible. Okay. Now, Pat Dixon was already a piece of shit. I have firsthand, it was the right hand, knowledge of him being a piece of shit that got addicted to Adderall during the lockdown and all this stuff. Now, these two broads are just pieces of shit. I don't know them, but what would you call someone who goes online, leaves their fucking normal life to do nothing other than shit on people they don't know? I mean, another great thing I've often said is people are like, well, they always say, well, what would you like to happen? What would you like to happen when you do something? Whenever you do something, it's like, what would you like to happen? Like today, I'm doing a noon stream. Gene, what would you like to happen? Well, I always give the guys a Wednesday show, and I know a lot of people watch it on replay, so this will go on the Patreon, and I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy my cigar. I'm going to get ready before I go for steaks with my buddy Bill and, of course, fucking Matty. That's what I'd like to happen. I'd like to have a good day, and I'd like to talk to my fans because, as my brother Max Loads says, say what you want about the numbers, Gene, but you have a solid core of loyal fans, and I love you guys. So, of course, I want to hang out with you. This is for me. This is for me. If you're enjoying it, too, that's fucking bonus, okay? But this is what I'm doing. And again, by doing this, sometimes I come up with jokes and it helps me with my hosting, and it's just a fun thing to do. Now, but what would you call two women you never heard of that literally like, oh, we could go on. We like to talk. That's good. And if you like to talk, good. But talk about things that can help. Talk about things. But all you're doing is shitting on people for what? Like, what would you like people to do? I'd like people to say, you know, Geno's whatever they think I am. I don't know. And I went in the chat, but whatever. But why do you have Pat Dixon on when all you know about him is everyone says he hits women? Right, well, if you don't understand how fucking far removed Pat Dixon is from the world, indulge me, my friends, as we watch a 3-second clip. Shall we? It's kind of cute. They ask him who he is. Not that they don't know. They do his intro. Watch.
There's probably plenty of people don't know who I am. I did stand up and do it still, but not.
I don't think there.
Did you? That's the whole clip. He catches himself because he doesn't do stand up anymore. He had the greatest gig in the world, and I've said it before. He was good at it. Fucking, we used to always say when we did Comedians of the Campground, people, oh, so good. Like it was bookended by me and Aaron. One of us hosted, one of us closed, so you could do no wrong. Because with me or Aaron hosting, everybody gets a hot crowd. You spoon feed them a fucking hot crowd, and they get a strong finish. And everyone would be fucking so aggressive in the face. And Pat would go in with his dry humor, and people would have to lean in. He was the perfect fucking zig to the zag. That's when he did comedy. Before he fucking chose Adderall over leaving the house. Before he chose fucking making people feel good rather than making himself feel fucking numb. Okay? And then he numbed himself so much, and I know Chris Subdivisions loves him and doesn't want to take a side, and Chris Subdivisions, who I love, doesn't think E-Rock's a useless piece of shit who never had my back. I know that. I know Chris Subdivisions loves commenting on pictures of Big A, who was so fucking ungrateful to me and cried like a cunt. I know. But I'm me, and I've always been genuine, and I've always backed up what they said. No, E-Rock's a good guy to you. But let me tell you, if you shit on one of my friends, I have a problem with you. And that's gotten me in trouble before. Thank you, Chris. And Chris, you know I fucking love you and I'm busting your balls. But you know what I mean. What is incorrect, Curtis John? Absolutely. So as I was saying, if you don't get like that the universe provides, Pat Dixon can lie all he wants and I don't care. I don't. And you'd be like, oh my. If you think I don't enjoy watching him admit to himself that he's not even a comic anymore and then catching himself. I still do. Watch this.
There is anyone here that doesn't know who you are, but if you're tuning in for the first time and you're like, who's this guy? Who are you, Pat?
There's probably plenty of people don't know who I am. I did stand up and do it still, but
No, you don't. No, you don't. You've been doing the same set for 20 fucking years, some very funny lines, but you don't. And you know, it doesn't matter whether I try and convince people. The important thing, and I don't try and convince people, I just shit on you. But the important thing is, and this is not me dabbling, this is a lesson for everyone. Wherever you run, it's yourself you'll face there. Let's hear him one more time, and then we'll get out of here.
Came out of nowhere, and you're just like, whoa, what?
So I don't think there is anyone here that doesn't know who you are, but if you're tuning in for the first time and you're like, who's this guy? Who are you, Pat?
there's probably plenty of people don't know who I am. I did stand up and do it still, but not as much as before. Since the 90s, I don't know, like the late 90s, mid 90s, I started doing it, and that's kind of been my career. But yeah, then I started doing.
This is my problem. Pat Dixon has hit three women that told me he struck them, punched them, beat them, and people are like, it's not a big deal. I'm like, all right. Kiki is back tomorrow. So again, watching a guy like that fail, watching a guy like that have to confront the fucking sad fucking fact, you know, watching people like fucking people like Carlos Danger, who'll talk to him like he's a normal person because, well, it's not real. It's YouTube. And you're right. You're right. It's not real. It's YouTube. And if you don't get that fucking they or them, didn't mean to use your pronouns, Carlos Danger. Anyone who asks you they're them. And they want to normalize this. Not only normalize fucking living in these boxes, not only normalize that, but fucking just normalize people shitting on each other, dividing us. What? Hey, we'll reward you. And they're not. They're not rewarding you people. They're not rewarding you at all. They're not at all. They're not. Oh my God. Let me see if I can do this the proper way. Hold on one sec. Try and do this right. Present. And you could say I'm a broken record. I was fucking on I was on the rebooted RAP Sans Luis J. Gomez, Zach Amico's Morning Zoo with fucking the incredible Jim Florentine. He's busting my balls like, you gotta let COVID go. The fuck I do. You know, because it's still fucking rearing its ugly head. By the way, where was I? Curtis John, I'd love to have a steak with you, Geno, and this Giger Nets it in Boca. My only request would be I get to be the Garrett. This guy knows his fucking in hot water. He does. Thank you so much. I missed the good one. Hold on. I mean, that was a great one, of course. I'll find it. Don't help me. There it is. Hold on. Oh, Jaquan, thank you for my roses. Jaquan. Thank you. Creep Boot, if you want to hear a good girl singer, listen to Sudden Jazz on TikTok. I don't like TikTok, Creep Boot, in my defense. I'll tell you why. I'm not a TikTok guy, because the only reason I had TikTok was because when I would stream with that little Asian dude, he would what was I? Oh, I got to charge my phone. When I would stream with that little Asian guy over at the TikTok sweatshop, I had to have it on my phone to watch. And now it's still on my phone. I get these alerts from people I never heard of. It'll say a line, oh, I'm having my morning coffee. And I'll think it's a message or something. And it's somebody I never heard of doing some TikTok video. So I can't do TikTok. It overwhelms me and I'm stupid. I'm a boomer. Does that make sense, Creep Boot? Does that make any sense, my man? So as much as I'd like to be a part of that, I cannot be. And if you don't understand, this is what I can't comment on how other people are with other people. I have gone on record. I can and never will defend what Dixon did, heinous act of violence. But as far as E-Rock and Big A go, buddies, yeah. I mean, look, I'm not saying they're pieces of shit. Pat Dixon's a piece of shit. Big A's just a crybaby, and E-Rock is fucking useless as tits on a bull. And he happens to have tits that resemble a bull's. I don't think he likes me much anymore, and I don't care. You get fucked over for being loyal to what's right. You get fucked over for that. And what am I going to do? Am I going to break stride? Like, let me explain something about life, okay? When you've got 56 years of reps. too late. It's too late to change your pattern. Said this countless times. If you're on a certain path, once you commit to that path, you don't veer 1 inch to the right or the left. If you're fucking traveling from fucking New York City to Los Angeles, okay? First of all, if you're doing it, I'll do that second one. And you're like, well, I know it's a straight line. In imaginary world, there's a highway that goes, there's a fucking, if there were no buildings or anything, and if you just veer 1 inch, if you're flying, there you go. If you're flying from New York to LA in a straight line, and you're like, well, I'm just going to go 1 degree off, you're going to wind up in Seattle, that shithole, okay? Or you're going to wind up fucking in Hawaii, which they are currently burning up to the ground, except for Oprah. So you don't want to do that, okay? You have to stay straight. So if it were time for me to suddenly say, I'm not going to call out Big A for being a fucking guy that lives fucking in a trust fund fucking house and has money but never fucking reaches for his pocket with his, to quote Anthony Cumia, T-Rex arms. Fucking no. Okay? If you want me to fucking back up a guy that all he had to do was his fucking job and say, that's a lie, Pat never did this, rather than fucking get me all this fucking hate where I was so fucking loyal, so loyal. Ask yourself, Chris Baldessano, and we'll talk about who was there every fucking day at that studio? Who was the most welcoming person you ever saw at that studio? Who did everything he possibly could to keep that studio fucking vibrant and alive? I'll help you. This fucking guy. Yeah. Yeah. So again, and like, yeah. Yeah. Watch this. If it weren't for Big A, we would have never met. We would have met eventually at Compound. Don't you think? Don't you think, Chris? And you can go by that logic, but so what? That's all the more reason for Big A to treat me with respect. That's like I did. I would give him more respect than anyone fucking, than any average man would. And I'm a very average man. So that's your lesson. That's all I'm saying. But you can't change it. It's not like, oh, let me be nicer to Big A. Why? It just, what don't you get? That encouraging shitty behavior, overlooking shitty behavior leads to more shitty behavior. What don't you get? What don't you get? No. You don't get anything. I mean, how am I going to respect myself if fucking I'm like, yeah, but E-Rock did do what? Stop it. Stop it. That's true too. $5:30 to 8:30. Jesus Christ. These guys are killing me. Hold on. I got... Oh, 8:30 my time. Okay, so 8:30 I'll be streaming. Nice. By the way, I'm not getting there till 9. So 8:30 tonight we'll be doing, by the way, just keeping you on. Hey, JFK. That's right, JFK, head chunk, because they walked all over me. This guy gets it. Thank you, JFK. So, yeah, it's too late to fucking change my proverbial stripes, people. My very white stripes, it's too late to change them. Again, like I have no problem. I would never tell fucking you who to hang out with, but just don't feel uncomfortable when my brother will tell you I can't keep my fucking mouth shut. My mother, like, I have a letter from my mother that she wrote me fucking in 1986 at my college, my senior year in high school retreat. And it's like all these compliments, like, your problem is you can't keep your mouth shut. She said, the biggest thing I'd ever have to learn how to do is keep my mouth shut. And Mom, I'm sorry. Janie, I'm sorry. Never learned how to do it. Maybe I never wanted to do it. But I like, yeah. Well, he only did 6 of them. What don't I know? I'm not, did I say E-Rock only had 1 job? You guys don't realize he like has... All I'm commenting on is the job he had at Compound and how he failed me at it. It's all I'm commenting on. I've said this countless times. He's a great father. He's a fantastic father. If anyone came up to me and said, E-Rock's a shitty dad, I'd be like, you need to go fuck yourself. I mean, that guy loves being a dad, and that's fine. But I'm allowed to be mad at him for how fucking I feel he let me down. You know, that's it. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all. And he never fucking made that right with me. That's all. And I'll say it again. He never made that right with me. So maybe he thinks he did. I don't. And that's why the way I am. And that's, look, I don't expect E-Rock to be like, Geno's right. I like him now. No. Alia jacta est. That's Latin for whack me off under the pink blanket. I think. Thank you. See, and that's why I love this chat, because Curtis John making it light. How can I keep my mouth shut with all those peckers hanging out around my mouth? Now, I'll tell you, I'm a good guy. I feel kind of, there's a little twinge of remorse that fucking my boy Chris is like, oh, I can watch Gene. It's noon. I'll pop in. Why is he yelling at me? I apologize. I'm not yelling at you, buddy. It seems like it, but I did not mean to yell at you. I just saw you in the chat. There you go. Whoever just put that, Control C. People are popping in my fucking text live now. Please hold. Live now. Boom. And yes. And yes. Wait, hold on. And yes, I am. There you go. So, where were we? Oh, you're right. It's Pete Cranks. Here's the thing. It actually, they didn't have a word for cranks. Alia jacta est. Jacta is the closest they have in Latin to the word cranks. Am I right, Pete? Because it sounds like jacta. Jacta. I think it's I cranked him so hard, his dick is in a cast. Alia jacta est. Is that right, Pete? You get it? Because it's the die is cast. I cranked him off. It's actually the second line. I cranked him off so hard that his dick almost died and it's in a cast. I think that's it. Thank you for the update. 33 hours and 15 minutes till Joey only. That is true. Mixing Yiddish and Latin. So, that was my point about, hold on. I have to, because I'm streaming now and I don't want my phone to die. Sorry, guys. I just went to get my phone charger because my phone, I might as well charge it while I'm streaming. So when I go to lunch today, it don't die on me. I can't. Don't you go dying on me. So what I wanted to talk about today, and I think we all want to discuss it. I think we all would like to discuss it. But first, hold on. Let's check in with gonna check in with Loads real fast because I know he's in here, so now I know I'm not. I hope I'm not bothering. Pete, give me a call. Checking in with Loads, and then we'll discuss Cracker Barrel. And we'll tease out Friday's show because my brother's a goddamn professional. Hold on. It's ringing.
Yes.
Yo, yes. Loads.
Yes. What are you doing?
I was just teaching them Loads, everyone. I was just teaching them a little Latin. Alia jacta est, meaning I put my brother's dick in a cast, right?
Yeah, I heard what you were doing. So clever.
We will definitely BBQ, my man. I'm trying to get a Govs date. Yeah. So so really quickly, obviously, Peter, those guys at the 20 versus 1 loved you, right?
I mean, I don't know. The guy, yeah, he enjoyed our conversation. But again, why would I go slumming and let them get my information when the real people can hear it every Friday?
That's true. That's true. You're not going to let them.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't need me over there at the Jubilee.
Yeah. Didn't you say to them, so you want me to go 5 hours to LA for $250? Did you? And you told them, and I quote, tell me if I got this right. If I want to be jerked off for 5 hours, I'll have a marathon session with my brother.
That is no. Why? No, that is not what I said. No,
I don't think you said marathon. I think you said regular session with my brother, right?
I didn't say anything like that, you freaking lunatic. And I'm driving to golf to try and get my irons right.
You're low on iron after last night with MAXXXine. Am I right, Pete?
It just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Let it go.
Are you giving us highlights from last night? It just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Let it. He said that to me. He said that to me when I wouldn't stop. Just doesn't stop. Let it go. Oh, sorry, Pete. I get carried away.
Oh my God.
Chris Baldessano, how in the fuck are these two related?
I wonder that, especially when he starts playing that Jonathan Brooks. That was so awful. You understand how that was actually like noise pollution to my ears when you put that on.
Oh, I'm sorry, big brother. I knew you'd get a kick out of that.
But no, I didn't get a kick out of it. Oh my God, terrible. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Just not my kind of music, I guess.
I'm telling you. So thanks for pointing that out. I was talking to the wife today, you know, because the only person you should always agree with is your wife, Max Loads. That's a Max Loadsism. That's a Loadstradamus. She's like, yeah, definitely. You got to go out there for that. So
you do. I mean, I get it. You know, you can do shows out there. It gets you exposure. You're a comedian. You know, I don't need any exposure. I'm good.
Oh, I know. You said you get exposure every Friday under that blanket, don't you?
There you go. Right. Sure.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
There's the good stuff. That's the stuff we pay for. There you go. That's how you do. So yeah, so they reached out, they loved you, but you're not, but you told them, right? Like Pete's a player now. Pete's a goddamn player. You wrote them back and said, how much of a cock do you think I'm gonna suck for you fucking losers? Right? Is that what you wrote?
No, I told the guy doing the interview, he's like, well, you gotta fly out here on your own to get a place to stay and everything. I'm like, yeah, okay. I said, I probably won't be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. Figuring he would say, okay, and just end the thing, you know, and not even interview me.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well, I'm going to interview you anyway, just in case. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't want him to waste his time.
Well, I sent my email back and I said, sorry, my brother can't do it. He said, but for $250, he said he'd have to stay at your old lady's.
Is that what I said? That's what I said. Because I use the term "your old lady" every day.
You know that. I'm going to tell you again. Every now and then, I like to teach my nephew something comical, even though 99% of it he could teach me. But I think I helped him with that. I'm like, don't ever say your mom, don't ever say your wife. Say I slept or I was with your old lady, because again, whoever means the most, whoever it would be that would annoy that person the most, that's who will be his old lady. It's his wife, it's his mom, it's his fucking whore sister, whatever it is, right? But Vagabond, Pete is the star pitcher, Geno's the bullpen catcher. Facts. So yeah. Oh yeah, Vagabond, your old lady is my star catcher. See, I did it wrong. Hey, Vagabond, you know my star catcher is? Tell him, Pete.
Your old lady.
And they were only going to give you $250.
Again, what do you want me to tell you?
All right. Well, congrats on that, though. You made me very proud of myself. I know you're great, but I knew they'd love you, Pete. I really did.
And, I was thinking, like, I told you this, it's going to be some Gen Z person.
We were trying. Me and Pete were brainstorming last night after the Phillies.
They're the kids.
What's that?
Right. They're the kids who were in school when I was working. They're the ones I taught or whatever. Actually, I taught more millennial and was assistant principal more for Gen Z.
Yeah.
But I'm like thinking, I know why this poor person thinks the way they do. I'm trying to help them out. Look, you just have to reorient yourself, young person.
They're idiot. By the way, careful with the pine tar on Pete's bat. Thank you, Jaquan. Thank you for the advice and thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses.
Yeah,
did you see the?
I don't.
What's that? Go, Pete. I'm sorry.
No, I don't see the Skigger nets at on here, but I'm really trying to get my scores down in case I ever get down to Florida to play with him. I can't go out there and embarrass myself.
I think we're doing stakes in Florida with your boy Curtis John and your boy this Skigger nets it. But Curtis John just wants to make sure he's Garrett and he gets the hard pounded rump.
Oh my God.
Classic in hot water bit. It's pretty obvious Mama Geno drank profusely during Geno's developmental stage. I've said that countless times. I'm sure, like, first of all, Mom was just mainlining secondhand smoke, which, by the way, has never killed anyone. Stop it.
Secondhand smoke and firsthand Manhattan.
I got to tell you, sometimes when I use my left hand under the blanket, Pete goes, make that secondhand smoke now.
Nobody else is laughing. That is so demented. That isn't even a thing. Like, what do you?
If they were laughing, I wouldn't Curtis John. How good was that? Make that second. I'm telling you, Curtis John is working on a video as we speak. I mean, are you out of your mind? Pete, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. What's that?
Did Curtis John make that Kamala Harris video?
Peter, I'm not. You now. You know what? Now you owe him an apology.
I'm sorry,
Peter. Peter, answer your own question. Answer your own question.
That was unbelievable. That was just unbelievable.
Why can't I find it? Oh, here it is. I saved it. You know why I couldn't find it? Because it's the first fucking tab in my fucking saved tabs.
I met Max Loads, place in an alley behind Planned Parenthood. He throat fucked me till I puked. While using my mama lab milkers like a punching bag, we only did that stuff once because I had to secretly go to the hospital to get my sphincter sewn up. Good times. His hog is so big, it looks like a tortoise's neck. He got the name Max Loads from the time you blew a load so violently.
By the way, the black girl I love so much, I forgot he called back to the tortoise neck, Peter. Huh? How great is that?
Well, when you deal with greatness, you just come to expect it.
Let's listen to that part again.
His neck. He got the name Max Loads from Good Times. His hog is so big, it looks like a tortoise's neck. He got the name Max Loads from the time you blew a load so violently. It gave me a blacker eye.
Brilliant.
And a nosebleed. I sure do miss him. MAGA for life. My nigga.
Wow. That is just doing the Lord's work. By the way, thank you. Caddy Thorogood wrote, "We're laughing, Pete." Jake Vaughn G says Pete can turn 2 holes into 1. Oh, good stuff. Oh, by the way, shout out to Lou Monaco. The best thing is she was in Philly making that statement. Thank you, Chris. Geno is the greatest thing in Harlem. Undisputable. All right, so I'm going to go have steaks with the boys. The boys. Going to celebrate Bill's birthday belated. I'm going to touch a little bit up on the Cracker Barrel. Remind me, because I forget. I definitely want to talk to you Friday. Friday at 3. Are you good for 3?
I should be.
I should be. Well, Pete, we got to go 3. Say it.
Okay, just start without me if I'm not there.
I can't start without you.
Okay. I don't know. I forget my line.
You just that's where you just hang up. You just say you're right, and then you hang up.
You're right. Click. There's that good.
It's so good.
Yeah, no, I should be good. Depending on if it turns out to be really nice, I'll be at the beach. But I'll let you know. Right now, it's looking good.
Oh, by the way, Joe Rogan. Pete, do you know Joe Rogan?
I don't know. I know who he is.
He knows
I don't know Joe Rogan.
Perfectly put. He knows who you are, Pete.
He does not know. Okay, does he? Wait, am I going to see? Does he know who I are?
Well, let's see. Have I brass knuckles? Let's take a listen to this video evidence, Peter.
Fucking shit. Have you heard of this Max Loads guy? Apparently his brother jerks him off under a pink blanket. Also, rumor has it a woman died from internal bleeding. Not from his massive mule, but from him beating the shit out of her torso. He's a badass motherfucker. Am I right?
I don't know if you could make that out. I tried to put your phone up to the speaker. But apparently
I heard
you killed a woman because you beat her in the torso so hard until she fell down and gave you oral pleasure, right?
I heard it. I can't believe it, but I heard it. I'm in the car, so I didn't see it.
Oh,
but I heard it.
Oh, Peter, please. You'll see it on the playback. And I'm sure we'll have to do that endorsement for the Friday. It's a light show today, Pete. Not gonna lie to you. We got about 50 some people in here. Yeah, which for me is that's just a little below average. Little below average.
For noon on a Tuesday. Wednesday, I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday.
Corsica would like to know if you're scheduled for Call Her Daddy yet, so Keanu could watch you because she listens to that vapid gash.
Vapid gash. Is that what you said?
Vapid.
Is that really? Okay. Number one, we've had the conversation.
Here we go. I got no.
Gee, she's not what you listen to, but a 30-year-old woman would listen to that.
Right.
That's her.
And that's the problem.
Not.
A 30-year-old woman should be listening to a 58 and 56-year-old man who's respect women and have lived their life. Am I right? They shouldn't be listening to some, say it again, Pete, Vapid cunt. Very good, Pete. Some vapid cunt who was handed everything because she's hot.
Oh my God. God bless her, God bless her, she's hot. Since when has that got to be a curse?
That's not a curse. That's not a
people
curse.
want-
But don't expect me to think you're good just because you're hot. Peter.
I don't expect you to think that. I don't.
Right. Thank you. Corsica says men should get a medal for listening to a whole one of those podcasts. First of all, I think he meant to say men should get a medal for listening to that whole, to a single one of that whole podcasts. How's that? Pretty good, Chris?
I don't listen to it either, but I don't care that she's doing a great job. I don't listen to Justin Bieber music, but God bless him, he made his money. I don't really listen to Timberlake either.
Justin
But he made
Bieber
his
has
money.
good. Justin Bieber, you cannot argue. The music is good, and I don't mean I like it. I don't. I think there was one of his songs I liked before he got fucked by Diddy and it ruined him, allegedly. YouTube terms of service. But Peter, you cannot argue the kid's got hits. You know, the kid did the work. It helped that he was good looking, but he brought. Although I don't know if he was auto-tuned or whatever thing. I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I know his ass. I know he got anally tuned. Am I right, Pete?
My point is,
What?
People listen what they want to listen to, do what they want to do, and obviously she has an audience for whatever reason. So
Yeah.
you know, good for her.
Yeah, Pete. Good
That's
for
all.
her.
That's all.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I have to respect her.
No, you don't. That is correct. You don't have to respect anybody. You're right.
OJ allegedly killed Nicole. YouTube terms of service. Thank you. I love that shit. I love that shit. Hold on. Let me save the Joe Rogan tab. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fred Rubino. Here's a comedian I talked. Oh, God. Rubino's great. I missed his show yesterday because I had to wait for the stove. He's not in the stove. Not in the stove.
I saw that.
Did you?
How is the new stove?
It's in the middle of the kitchen. The guy shows up. He shows up. What's this? Hold on. Shout out fucking. I love me some Tosca. Geno, have you seen that Steelers punter Cameron Johnson? How many families did Bill Burr's father have? I have not. Is he the one that punted for the Bills a while ago? They said they were twins. They said they were twinsies. The stove is great, but like I said, they showed up yesterday and they're like, yeah, we don't hook it up. I'm like, what? Like, no, you have to have the people from, they're like, and then they pulled the move. They're like, unless you want to pay us right now to hook it up. And I go, I'm not paying you right now to hook it up. Don't get me wrong. I threw the two fucking guys $20 for lugging it up the stairs because I am a white person, you know, but I'm like, no, you're not hooking it up. By the way, been doing great. Like, and I've been like, ask me what I had for dinner last night, Pete.
What'd you have for dinner last night? I want to do this.
Two cans of tuna, not like the tuna can you had a handful of last night. Am I right, Pete?
Okay, did you really have 2 cans of tuna, or did you just use that for the joke?
Let me explain.
Let
me explain. I'm the boy who cried. I'm the boy who cried mule because Peter's like, I said I actually did have 2 cans of tuna. I had 2 cans of tuna with some Triscuits and some Cracker Barrel cheese. We'll get to the Cracker Barrel, and we'll talk. What's that?
When you were eating these 2 cans of tuna, was this joke rolling around in your head?
When you were eating that, when you were having that 1 can of tuna last night, did you think? Did you say, I wonder if Geno's having tuna too?
I didn't. Listen.
When you were eating a can of tuna last night, did you say Geno's having tuna too?
I didn't know. Listen, God, it must be. It is a curse, I guess. You're trouble.
You're trouble. So, yeah, choking my chicken of the Pete's chicken of the sea. Thank you, Freddie from Phoenix, and thanks again for the $50 that I just found lying in my PayPal last week from you, Freddie from Phoenix. You're the man. What was I going to say? Okay, so I'm going to just touch upon the Cracker Barrel. We have to talk about that Friday. I want to talk about. I want to tease this out. The Trump with the making it illegal to burn the American flag. I don't think I like that.
I don't like that, but if you read the executive order,
I knew there had to be more to it. Go on.
Yeah, it's if you do that in incitement of a riot. So like if you just burn the flag and people look at you like what an asshole,
right?
I don't believe you automatically get the year in jail. But if you're burning it and it incites a riot,
right,
then you get. That's my understanding. I could be wrong, and I am sort of with you. Do I think people should be burning the American flag? Absolutely not. But do I think it should be a major crime? No, it's no, and I don't. It's freedom of speech, whether we like it or not.
If you're ever bored, not you, Peter, and Rick, it comes right up. Just type in Rick Monday, burning flag. That's a.
I saw that.
Had you ever seen, like, that's a legendary clip
with Wix. For your words.
2 of them. All right.
Early 76. By the way, in hindsight, they're not pieces of wait, 76. What were they protesting? I can see if it was Vietnam.
76 was the bicentennial.
I know.
They were burning the flag.
Even
then,
I know that. Why were they burning it?
I have no idea.
Look at this though. All right, so they're assholes. Like if it was 71, I would have couched myself and said, well, maybe it's because of Vietnam, which was bullshit. Gulf of Tonkin, am I right, Pete? I listened to loads.
Might as well be shooting whales out there.
Here we go. Let's take a look.
Looks like he's going to burn a
Look at it.
flag.
Fuck you. Legendary.
Takes it away from him. And so Monday, I think a guy was going to set fire
And
to
now
the
here
flag. Can you
comes the
imagine that?
pretzel.
Well, they better lose him in a hurry.
This
Monday,
is
when he
the
realized
Mandela
what he was
effect.
going to do,
I remember
raced over
Rick Monday, great play on the scoreboard in your life. I remember this as in my mind, it was like I had that up, right? In my mind, I had that up as Jesus Christ. Oh, the flag was burning as he ran off with it. Like, I don't know why I thought that. But they already fucking said make sure you take a picture of the Cracker Barrel logo so people don't try Mandela you. But that ain't gonna happen. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss the flag burning. So much fucking literally 50 hours from now, 3 p.m.
And what's amazing, within those 50 hours, Trump could do 15 more things that are worthy of being talked about. It's unbelievable how he operates.
That's why the 250 they were offering you was an insult, Pete. Perfectly put. Perfectly put, my big brother. I don't have Curtis Johnson. I don't have a problem with burning of the flag as a right, but I have a problem with someone starting a fire on a public sidewalk. Just saying, okay, all right.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Yeah. And the other thing we'll discuss is Corsica writes, 55 million visas and unlimited Chinese really grinds my gears. We'll discuss allowing 600,000 chinks into the colleges.
I'm against that on its face.
Yeah,
I
need to look more into that.
I need some reasons for that. And if the reason, Howard Lutnick said, if you don't let them in, the bottom 15% of colleges would just totally fail. They wouldn't exist.
Right.
Because those 600,000 seats would then be open and everybody would just move up in college. You know what I mean? Like the kids going to call it a tier 2 school would go to that tier 1 school. The kid at the tier 3 would go to the 2, and the bottom level colleges would just go out of business. 15%. That's what Lutnick said. And I got no problem with that.
Hey, let's not give him everything, Pete. Let's not give him everything.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. Maybe I'll rethink it and come up with something different.
Yeah.
But at first blush, as they say, I disagree with that as well.
By the way, Jesse James fucking getting all mouthy. Love Jesse James. He's like, Trump wants credit for more credit for warp speed. He deserves all the credit for warp speed. Just stop me if I say something wrong. He fucking rushed the vaccine to the market, as we all agree. Pete put it perfectly. He said, here's the vaccine. Take it or don't. You don't have to take it, but it's here if you want it. Open the country back up. And he fucking rushed it out there, and he got the best scientists. He did it at an incredible speed. And the more you find out just how much was withheld by Fauci, how much they knew it was going to harm people, then how much the actual fucking vaccines were going to harm people that they never told Trump, because the whole point of it was to get the Trump fucking out of there. I mean, like the only person that I honestly think may go to jail, and we'll talk about that some more, fucking, who's the guy? The guy that they just raided his house? Bolton. How can we be lovers if we can't be friends? How can we start over if we can't make amends? Oh, that's Michael Bolton, right, Pete?
I don't even want to know about that.
Thank you, Freddie from Phoenix. Geno gets credit for Operation Wop Speed. See, this guy gets it.
Wop Speed. That is good.
How far are you from the golf course, Pete?
I just got here.
All right, there you go. You still hitting the same clubs?
Yeah, I'm hitting the pings you gave me.
That's a whole nother story. All right, Loads, I will talk to you. We will reconvene with all these wonderful people Friday. I'll talk to you before then, God willing.
All right. Enjoy the week, everybody. Beautiful weather here.
My big brother. Later, Loads.
Later.
Guy's great. He's an impatient man, except when it comes to his little brother and his children, which is not much different. It is not much different. But the guy, there you go, phone's charged. That guy gets it. That guy, oh, of course, like I said, Toodles, Pete. It's all the COVID got it right at the beginning. Yeah, isn't it Corsica? Yeah. I think we both know that. St. Ranger, he's back. I love you, St. Ranger. He's back. Your boy Pete is back, St. Ranger. In 49 hours and 50 minutes. I'm going to take 2 of these. Anyone else take this supplement? Anyone else take this? It's Shilajit. Not that you'd know by looking at it. It's Shilajit. I take 2 of these a day because I'm told they have everything you need. Anyone take this? I take it and I don't feel any different. I don't feel better. I don't feel worse. I feel pretty great. Anyone? No? Just me? All right. I'll never stop. Dude, get used to seeing me drink out of these because I don't mean to brag, but I do indeed love the Folgers Black Silk. And I get 6 of these for $30 on Amazon. I've said it before. As much as you want to fight back against the system and everything, when you're telling, hey, who is it that owns Amazon? Bezos? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an accomplice to everything I bitch about because I cannot not fucking say, yeah, just send me 6 delicious Folger Black Silks. Yeah, Gabe, I tried to get it out there. I'm so sorry if you're late. Don't worry. Watch it on replay. If you just got here, you are going to be mad at me because you missed the Max Loads cameo. I'm sorry, gay bitches. 200 times 2 is enough. I agree. It's too convenient. It should be called Jeff Bezos is destroying the world. And you'd be like, yeah, I got to download that app. I got to download that app because it's just so fucking convenient. It's too good not to take. It's too good not to take. I'm sorry, people. By the way, before I forget, I do want to see Cameron Johnston. He is Tosca. Cameron Johnston. Yeah. Pro Football Reference. Because I know he played for the Bills, right? Cameron Johnston stats, Pro Football Reference. Let's share this page so you can see he looks exactly like our boy Bill Burr. Excuse me. Present, share screen. You guys you're good to me. Thank you so much. Look at that. All right, so there you go. Open image in new tab. If you're not sure, well, I mean, I could find bigger pictures. I just can't be. But there you go. There's Bill Burr. And he played for the Bills for a while, right? Let me check something. I'm just going to put it back on this because I can't be bothered with all this. Game logs. Yeah, career. There you go. Control 0. There you go. Share this tab instead. Yeah, I knew I wasn't crazy. Yeah, he played. What did we do here? God damn seasons. Nope. I used to know how to work the internet. I really did. I really used to know how to work it. This is all of his. Okay. Career. What are we doing? It doesn't have the year. What the fuck is. Oh, my God. He played for Philadelphia. Oh, no, it was Philly he played for. Never mind. Oh, God. Some of these things just look at this thing. Is anyone else getting epilepsy right now with the bouncing? Is anyone else getting the fucking epilepsy with this? I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it fucking does that. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. I don't know why. At any rate, there's your Bill Burr. There's your Bill fucking Burr. Oh, here's some news we'll be talking about tonight at 8:30 if I can promote this. Fucking, if you watch Better Believe It, 2 weeks ago, we told you, we said, hey, Make sure you bet on the fucking Bills the Bills and Bears to hit the over. They missed it by 3 points because fucking one Frank Gore Jr., who looks just like his dad, God bless him, with less forehead. Yeah, fumbled right at the 3-yard line. Bills have once again waved the son of an NFL legend. But he didn't impress me. He didn't impress me. Didn't impress me. Fucking fumble. Like, this looks like right where they were when he fumbled the fucking ball. To me, why is it loading forever? Everything is stupid. All right, that's not the play. No one cares. No one cares. At any rate. I haven't split a pig since ages. I don't know what that is. So, yeah, there you go. He got cut. Let me see. I'm texting. Oh, watch this. I got to text this. Control X, texting. Bye, cover killer. There you go. Sent that to our boys. So yeah, at 8:30 tonight, you will get. You're thinking of something else, my man. So 8:30 tonight, we will be getting. You'll be getting your Better Believe It stream. You will. All right. So what was I going to talk about? Oh, Cracker Barrel. And I'm sure, like, if this is what I'll never understand. I will never understand how people, like, I've always said, I've got to stop saying it because I'm not stupid. But, you know, I should say, look, I'm not saying I'm the smartest guy going, but how are people this stupid? How are people that work their way up to this shit? You know, they work their way up to these positions of power and they're so used to, I don't know, they're so used to fucking, I don't know, having people listen to them that they don't listen to other people. They're so used to having people blow smoke up their ass that they don't listen to normal people. That's what I should say. Because if you don't understand that this woman, and it seemed like it, and now it seems obvious, she did exactly what the fucking Bud Light woman did. The Bud Light woman's like, yeah, we don't like our frat boy. You're the #1 selling beer in America. We don't like our frat boy image. You don't like the fact that your clientele is a larger base than any other beer clientele's base? Yeah, I don't like it. Because you listen to this shit about toxic masculinity. You listen to this shit about fucking, oh, everyone hates gays. No. Some people hate gays. They're the people that fucking, you know, believe in a man in the sky and think it's, you know, and think Jews can't eat scrimps. That's their problem. But when you listen to this shit, and then it gets worse because it's not just these stupid fucking people. So I Google Cracker Barrel. That's all you have to Google. It's all you have to Google. I Google Cracker Barrel and it seems like some of it changed. Like, let's take a look at it because it seems like some of it changed because when I looked at it yesterday, everything was blaming, you can imagine, everyone was blaming Trump. Everyone's like, oh, let's see. Okay, these are better. Obviously, Fox is going to be normal. Obviously, Fox is going to be like, oh, yeah, look, they listen to their customers, right? That makes sense. After listening to customers, okay? There you go. This makes sense, too, after social media backlash. But here you go. Now, a lot of people, these are the ones I'm talking about. You're not going to believe it. CNN, MSNBC, Cracker Barrel will go back to old logo after conservative backlash. No, just because you don't want them to change the logo doesn't make you conservative. They wanted to attack Americana. If you don't get, and I don't know why I'm yelling at you wonderful people, or should I just say being this passionate in front of you, like if you don't get, I wouldn't doubt it. He's got the money to spend. He called it. If you don't get, Medela knows their fan base, uppity Spicks. If you don't get that this is the same thing they've been doing since fucking woke culture, when they wanted to tear down statues of Christopher Columbus, when they wanted to tear down statues of fucking of Ulysses S. Grant, Robert E. Lee, excuse me. I don't think they took down Grant. Thomas Jefferson. People that had slaves when slavery was legal and the norm. Fucking, Christopher Columbus, when fucking, exploring new countries and fucking taking them over was part of the norm. They want you to forget our Americana. And the next step was obviously fucking this. It was getting rid of fucking Uncle Herschel. That's it. We don't need to remember a simpler time when people sat outside on their porch, talked to people in person. We don't need that. We don't need a time when people would pick up a telephone and dial them. Dial them. No one was like looking at the phones going like, hey, what's the weather? You could have called the weather. No one was looking at their goddamn phone saying, hey, let me play Candy Crush. No one was fucking doing that. No one was doing that shit. No one's like, oh my God, hey, let me update my status. No one was doing that. No one. But they want you to fucking forget that. They want you to forget that. And God forbid, you cannot have a restaurant. You cannot have a restaurant with all these reminders on the wall. And I saw another thing, and we'll get to these articles. We'll get to them. I saw another thing on, I believe it was Fox News, where they were saying, if you look at that legendary peg game, the peg game, watch this. I'm going to Google Cracker Barrel. Did you guys see this? Peg game. Before and after. They fucking woke it up. They woke it up. It literally. Oh, come on. Like, Uncle Herschel is returns with backlash. 5 days ago, Cracker Barrel just gave its peg game new wording. This is it. Watch this. Unless I'm crazy. Let's take a peek. Go away. Ba-boom. All right, here we go. I want you to watch this guy surf. Okay, this is the old game. Jump. All but one games. Here we go. Jump all but one games. Jump each tee and remove it. Leave only one, and you're a genius. Ready? Let's make it a little bigger so you can see this. Yeah, no one cares about this dude, but who cares? Leave only one, and you're a genius. Leave two, and you're pretty smart. Leave three, and you're just plain dumb. Leave four or more, and you're just plain ignoramus. That's cute. That's Americana. That's kitschy. Let's see what else. Let's watch some more. Cracker Barrel been around has been around for 55 years. Through the decades, the restaurant's been known as family-friendly spot for home-style food, general store shopping, and nostalgic activities. The brand's undergoing a major makeover now. The fuck it is. The fuck it is. Pet Game's been around since it opened in 60. It's been a staple on their dining tables ever since. It's a fun, screen-free way for diners to pass time while they wait for their delicious sausage biscuits. Plus, it's been available for $5 for anyone interested in brushing up on their skills at home. According to Crack, the simple game made up of pegs dates back to Louis XIV in, I almost said 1967. Kid fucking dyslexia. 1697, but Cracker has a funny twist with snarky wording. Fans will remember if you leave one peg, there you go. But look what they did now. Look at this. This is disgusting. Call a spade a spade. Leave only one, you're a genius. Leave two, rocking the chair, but not the game. Leave three or more, no reason to be embarrassed. Try again. Be embarrassed, you fucking retard. Doesn't fit with the holes underneath it. You're fucking retarded. Don't be embarrassed. Go vote for Kamala again, you dummy. No one is offended by that. That's once again fucking them protecting people to the point where they think it's normal. Unbecunting leavable what these people do. I saw Philly's manager was trending last night, topper, so I checked. A terrible idea. Gays ruin everything. There you go. So step up, prep up. Yeah. Jake Wan, is this really something to be mad at? In my opinion, and that's a great question, and I would say, in my opinion, it is something to be mad at. It really is. Because, look, if you don't get that what I just said is going on, They're trying to make us, once you forget where you came from, it's easy to convince you that it never existed, hence the Mandela effect. Once you forget how we got here, then you need someone else. Like once you're not rooted in history, if we forget the past, we're doomed to repeat it. Well, I'll tell you, fucking, they want you to forget. They want you to forget where we came from. And once that you forget the Americana, once you forget this, I'll say it, this great fucking nation, once you fucking forget it, you know, then you're fucked. Then people can be convinced of anything. And that's what they've been doing. And look, America was a simpler, easier place. Now we spend all day on our phones. I'm as guilty as fucking anyone. We spend all day in these boxes where we are right now. But thank God I'm leaving in a little bit to go have steaks and hang out with my friends. And they want you to forget, like, this is just another way, in my honest opinion, Jaquan. Oh, you're talking about to be mad at. I played that peg game on different game. I wish Max was here for that. That's a good one, Jaquan. It's just a different fucking game, you know? Sorry I banned someone, but by the way, this is a reminder that Kayla Ricade is a slob cunt whore. Sorry, there was a troll in here and I had to fuck with him. Not that I don't mind him being in here, but he's in here being like, oh, boom. Yeah, you're bad. I fucking love that shit. Oh, and that's the other thing. If I can give a shout out to that troll, I fucking went in the chat. Oh my God. I went in the chat of the thing, and these people, I'm sorry that I love the attention, but I went in that fucking Pat Dixon, slob chat, and these people went bananas on me. They went fucking bananas on me. I mean, I can't. Oh, I wish all the screenshots showed up, but they didn't. Hold on, screen shots. No. Anyway, I went in the chat and they're like, Geno, leave. Geno, go away. It's like, what are you doing? Like this, it's their little clubhouse and they get fucking pissy. And the best part is I got a gift. I don't mean to brag. I got a gifted membership because I was in there like, oh, you gave one to Geno. Ha ha. They're dumb. It's their crazy little world. And that's the normal thing. Like I'm sitting there working my balls off, fucking doing these sports shows with my boy fucking from Fox Sports because I'd love to get back in a studio. Fucking even the people that have studios don't know how to use them. Fucking Jaquan. Ham right now, we're not doing ham radio. You know what? I now I can send Frankie a link if he's still interested. I wanted to get a good 90 minutes in. Wanted to get you guys a good 90 minutes, and then I can fucking shower and go hang with my peeps. I mean, this has been fun. And by the way, got a couple super chats, which I was hoping for, but I was not expecting. Geno, speaking of Americana, I know you really like paintings. Check out Terry Redlin. Let me see. And I believe JJ, but I can't put it up immediately. Okay, that's cute. That's cute stuff. Thank you, my man. Redlin Art. I did it wrong. Share this. The Redlin Art Center. Thank you very much, JJ. Redlinart.com. What do we got here? Ooh. See, yeah, that's nice. There's Terry Redlin. But again, they take down the statues and shit. Come on with that. Is there a football show at your house tomorrow? I don't know. That is a great question. They hate dumb hillbillies. They do. Jaquan, I'm not sure because Keanu is flying back from whatchamacallit tomorrow, Dominican Republic. So I got to check with the boys. But yeah, I don't know. Like if they want to come here, that might be doable, but I might have to leave to go get Kiki, or I might just make her take a fucking, like, I don't mind when Kiki takes an Uber from fucking LaGuardia because it's worth it. It's like $8, $10. But the Uber from fucking the Uber and the cab, the subway from the subway to JFK and back is fine for me. I don't mind it. I'll put on my headset, you know, I'll ogle fucking elderly, insane women. But I don't want her taking the subway back. It's a pain in the balls. And it's an expensive Uber. And she flies back into JFK. So I'd really probably want to grab her with the car. So I don't know. But the important thing is there's a sports show tonight. And look, maybe we just do me, Garrett, and Steve in boxes tomorrow. And we throw Max in the boxes. That's always fun. Whatever it takes, you know. But I can't guarantee there will be a regular one tomorrow. And again, sorry, not sorry. When football season starts, we will make it a priority. All of these fucking football, baseball, hockey shows are a bonus. And I know it literally is it's 1 week before the opening weekend. Jesus Christ. The Uber is fucking pricey. Watch this. JFK. It's like last time, like it's usually around $100. It's fucking stupid. Like, and I've said this before. I like playing the what do I watch? Why am I doing it on my phone? Like, it's fun. Like, if you live in New York, me and Keanu play this. We play 2 games, 3 if you want to get fucking randy. One, we love calling the Hotel Tonight game, which is one of my faves. The Hotel Tonight game is simply when we get to a gig, I go on the Hotel Tonight app and we find a hotel. And we're batting 99. We're shooting nearly 1,000 on that, except for that one we did when Keanu ended up saving our ass from that shit hotel and getting us a fun place. And the other game is the Uber game. Like if I landed LaGuardia with Keanu, I'm like, how much is an Uber? And it's $12. Okay, well, there's no subway from there anyway. You know, if we're going to Dangerfields, right? How much is an Uber? It's fucking $12. All right, fucking watch this. It's $20. All right, so $20 or fucking $12 for round trip for 2 people via the subway. That $8 is well worth it. Okay, so just so you get it. So the fucking Uber game at JFK is insane because the air train and the fucking subway cost $10. Okay, air train, subway, $10. Here we go. Let's go in the Uber right now. I'm home and I would like to go to JFK. And this isn't a high traffic time, right? So JFK, I'd love to. You don't say. Terminal 4, JFK. Yeah. $74. $74.95. So I'm going to, forgive me, $75 for an Uber, it's not worth it for me, you know? And it's not worth it. And when it comes to, if I were landing, I'm being like, I'm paying $10. I'm not wasting $65. And it's an hour 15 from JFK, and it's like 35, 40 minutes in Uber. It's so not worth it, you know? But as I fucking light my cigar. So when I got back from Alaska, JFK, and I took the subway. Because I'm not wasted fucking, and at that hour, if you land during, it's $100 if you land during rush hour, right? So I'm like, I'm not doing it. I got to send Frankie the link. I said, I'm not doing it. And I got to wrap this up in a little bit. But I ain't spending $100. I'm not having the wife spend $100 on Uber, 75 on Uber. And I ain't making her take the thing. So I have to get her at JFK tomorrow. Or I won't like me. You know, like there's like, look, sometimes she gets a little spicy and I love my wife. But look, take a fucking Uber. I'm not blowing this, and this is another game. My wife will kill me, but I'll say it. I'll say it to her face. I have. When she goes to Chrissy's, I'm like, take the train. The train takes you right there. If I'm on the show with her, I'll drive an hour to Chrissy's. But she can. It's a 5-minute Uber to the train station. Like, why don't you drive her 5 minutes? Because I lose a parking spot, and I'm not losing a parking spot. So that's a whole nother game that she doesn't get, and she gets mad at me. But what do you want me to do? What do you want me to fucking do? It's just not sensible. It's not sensible. All right. I believe the word you're looking for is nonsensical. Nonsensical. Where was I? Frankie's absolutely ready right now. Frank, I just sent you the link. So there you go. Now you got an hour 33 from me and Loads. No, Cal Patty. I could hitchhike. I'm ugly enough. She cannot. It is insane. I almost missed that one. I'd say get her an Uber Black, but she probably had. No, this is where you fucked it up. Cal Patty. If I were to tweak it, right? Oh, no. Now, that's not bad. That's good. That's good. I apologize. That's great. On the fly, that's great. But when you think of Uber, you think of a lot. I don't think it needs lots. I'd say get her an Uber Black, but she probably had Uber amounts of black in the DR. How about that? Again, we did that bit. Again, it's great. And I'm not being a dick like, that's not funny, I'm funny. But I think you'll agree it would have been better. And that's great for on the fly again. And in timing, like if you said it live in time, it would have killed. It killed. So you get full props. I love it. But if we're having a writing session, Cal Patty. If we're doing a little writing, Cal Patty, uber amounts of black. No, because again, and this is why I love fucking the chat. This is why I fucking love you guys. Not Honky Tonk Tennessee. I'm kidding. I love you, buddy. Irrational, by the way. I don't even know who the new guy is, but I love him. You're new, right, dude? Welcome. But yeah, like this is what I love. Like I would have never thought to say that, and my brain goes there immediately. Usually, immediately. So that's great. By the way, Curtis John, the way you come up, you just make my brother's day. You make his day. You're the best. You guys are, by the way, all of you guys are the best. If you just don't get how fucking much I love how much my brother loves doing this. Because I've always been the annoying little brother. I've always been this guy. I've always been the Pete. What do you want to do, Pete? Pete, how great is this? And he knows. He knows he's got to fucking put up with it. But when I dragged him into this, let me rephrase. When I thought I was dragging Pete into this, I'm like, I don't know how long he's going to do it. He's tired. Oh, he loves it. He fucking loves it. It's the fucking best. It's the best. So thank you all for that. I guess Frankie, look, I mean, what does Frankie do? What did Brian S. Clowder send me? Brian Clowder sent me an attachment. We can look at that while he's here. What is this? Some kind of joke? What is this? Brian Clowder. Here's some guy that vanished on me. Like, I'd need a super chat once in your fucking lifetime to vote. Love you, pal. There you go. Hold on. Thank you for letting me do this in real time. Close. I love taking digs at people. Some guy just sent me some weird thing. Who is under the mask? Vote for the face of Halloween. And he's some dude that fucking give him a show. Couldn't agree more. I did give him a show. I did. And I say this, I call the Friday thing. If I say my show on Friday, I will immediately hear myself say it and correct myself and say your show, Pete. He's the show. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't work without me, but it isn't without Peter. So you do get that. Friday's show, it don't work without me, but it doesn't, period, without Peter. Yeah. I had app, brother. That sounds fun. Wow. Youngest of 6. I did dip into the right hole of Corsica. What is this one? No, drive her. Pick her up a snack. And I love fucking Saint Ranger. On the way over, then on the way back, go through drive her. And when she gets home, no cooking. You both have a holiday feast. No fuss, no cooking. Not like we have a stove that's plugged in. Why don't I just give her one of the industrial-sized bags of Skittles you sent her? This guy's fucking crazy. God, I love Saint Ranger. Or, hey, Saint Ranger, why don't I just bring her one of these, you fucking maniac? You maniac. I love it. This guy loves my wife. Hold on, I'm getting a little more coffee. Hold on. Buying some time, buying some time, buying some time. By the way, I can't believe it took me this long to figure out buying. You're insane. He's insane. You guys are all insane. And fuck Curtis John. He sent her these Friedel things, which are freeze-dried Skittles. Keanu sometimes will get in bed right before she goes to bed, and she'll go bed bread, and she'll eat a piece of bread because all that fucking pig does is eat. I'm kidding. One time she got in bed with those Friedels. Curtis John. They're nuts. Curtis John, she's talked about it. They make the most annoying crunch sound. And take it from me, I'm annoying and crunchy. And it was too buku for me. By the way, here's a fun little life hack. If you ever just want to make tea like daddy does and then pour it over your frozen ice in your fucking Folgers thing, you just put 10 fucking tea bags in here and turn it on with hot water, and it makes the best fucking tea ever. It's fucking insane. Of course, my phone's not charging. No, Frank, boy. I guess Frankie's big time in us, people. Again, I don't know what Frankie had very specific needs. Very specific needs. He had to go 12:30. Like, well, what's he doing now? Can someone tell me what Frankie's doing right now? Is anyone the least bit curious as to Frankie's whereabouts right the fuck now? Because I'd like to know. I'm genuinely curious. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, you want to see this? Look, you guys will love this. Look at this. You know what that is? I was gifted a channel membership. Please feel free to call me a faggot for even caring. Antisocial. Someone gifted me a membership. Man, did that make them angry. Man, did that make them angry. All right, Frankie. I'm gonna send Frankie the link again. Hello. 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 Looks, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought we can get rid of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought I'd coast through the lap. Yeah, he probably is. He probably is. I mean, come on. I'm not. None taken. I can do stuff on my own. You know, I've been known to change a headlight on my car. I can paint my fucking apartment, which I was going to do while she was gone. I didn't. I'm such a bum. I can do a ton of shit, but I ain't fucking with gas and a stove, fucking whatever. I can put in a sink. I just haven't gotten around to it because I don't have the fucking proper pliers. I'll keep an eye on the news. I can, but I'm not going to. Let's see if we have any Frankie videos from the good guys. Did they send me anything? I haven't got anything good lately. No. There's a mule with a giant dick, Daddy 2. Fucking disgusting. No. By the way, this is great. I don't know if you saw this. JD Vance 2028 is my. Let me see if this works. jdvance2028.com is my website now. Yeah, isn't this great? Look, if you put this, look at this. This is that's me talking, but look, people, this is JD Vance 2028. I mean, I literally have to use this. And my boy Shawnee, who makes all the stuff, there, I'll put it right in the chat if you want. My boy Shawnee, who makes all the Frankie videos, gave me that. I have to use it more. It's fucking hilarious. There's nothing on it right now, but I mean, my God. And there's no sound. There's no sound on it, but it's pretty good stuff. It's pretty good stuff. All right. Yeah, isn't that hilarious? And hopefully, Daddy uses, I can put in a shower head. Yeah, he did, gay bitches. Thank you. I thought I said that. No, not Sean. Sean's insane. Sean is losing it. Shane. Do not confuse the two. Shane has had our back. He's been making videos of Frankie forever. It's wonderful. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, Frankie mucking for Donald. Hey, hold on. That's wrong. There you are, buddy. Hey, Frankie. How are you?
I'm doing great so far. Tonight's ham radio with Eddie Finaco.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm doing great so far. Hi to Grok AI Frankie.
What's that, buddy?
That means I'm real Frank Donald.
Frankie, we have AI videos of you smooching gals. What do you think of that, buddy?
It's not true either.
Now, Frankie, I glad I got you on. Thank you for being patient. I wanted to get some stuff handled first. I was talking to my brother. What's his name again?
LOADZZZ.
Thank you very much. He's golfing today. And, you know, I'm going to go have steaks with Bill Schulz. Remember Bill Schulz?
Yes. And now, where's Nelson Peabody going this weekend? Where's Nelson Peabody going this weekend? Where is he headed to?
Nelson Peabody's been doing some traveling. Am I right?
He's heading to Rome.
He's in Rome?
He's heading to Rome this weekend.
Oh, he's hitting the road, you said.
Rome, Italy.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. So he does a lot of traveling, Frankie. What does he do?
Does other things too.
He does, yeah. I'm buying Bill's steak. I think our friend Matty's getting a lot of the other ones. I mean, I'm definitely throwing in for Bill. You got to take care of that. Got to take care of the people that take care of you. Am I right, Frankie?
Yeah.
Now, Frankie, I'm just trying to handle some stuff. All right, Frankie. So you've got tonight's Wednesday night. What are you doing, Frankie?
So plus ham radio with Eddie Fidacqua, 8:30 your time, 9:30 my time.
Yeah. Frankie, what do you think of the Cracker Barrel logo?
It's a thing, so it's a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, what do you think of that? They tried to blame Trump and the conservatives for making them change RC Cola fucking rules. It does. Who can? Oof. All right, well. All right, Frankie, I got to get ready to I got to wash up and go. I got to wash up and do and pretend to be a grown up and an adult. But so tomorrow we got the football show, and what's tomorrow night at night?
Giuliani show 11 Atlantic, 10 Eastern. Plus I got it Friday. It was Space Guy show.
Yeah, you do a lot of shows, Frankie. That's great. Don't you miss when we were back in the studio doing stuff, Frankie?
Yes.
Why is your clock fast? It says, you look behind your head. It says it's 3:03.
And that means that's why I just playing ahead.
Oh, okay. My mother did that, Frankie. She always kept her clock a little bit fast. It would be funny if just once Frankie had a head wrap and smoking a cigar when he appeared on the show. Yeah, Frankie, you want to switch it up for April Fool's Day? You wear a headband and smoke a cigar, and I sit there with 3 bobbleheads. I already have one. Look, Frankie, who's this? Jesus Christ, that's scary. Who's that, Frankie?
It's Cowboy Frank the bobblehead.
That really is. Really is. That's it, Frankie?
That means you did an early show today. You did an early show. You did an early show today.
No, this is wrong. Sorry about that.
Hey, Geno,
Nope.
you did an early show.
Boy, you just can't find. Nope. Nope. All right, I was trying to make you talk. Sorry, guys. I was asleep at the switch. I was trying to do something. I couldn't make it work. Buying some time. Yeah, I was trying to find, guys. Yeah, I was trying to make the doll talk. I was trying to hit the button, but I couldn't find the thing.
It's not a talking Frank Del bobblehead. It's just a regular Cowboy Frank Del bobblehead.
I need to know a shirt color. Well, for like my favorite color is orange. LOADZZ's favorite color is green. But if I'm going to the shirt colors I prefer to wear the most, because I'm a winter, are like a forest green, obviously black. Daddy Pops in orange and red. Oh, hunter green. Hunter green. Well, hunter green. That's a good color. But I'm not sure what you're asking. Hunter green color. There's a black pitcher named Hunter Green. Oh, yeah. There you go. Look at these. Like, Frankie, what color do you like better? Hunter green or forest green?
Forest green.
I don't know. Like, there's Hunter green. We like that, right? That ain't bad. Either one of those. And brown. Daddy wears a good brown. Bright green is not good on Daddy. That ain't good. Right, Frankie? That don't look good on me.
No, not at all.
There you go. Shout out, my boy. Honky Tonk. Nightmare with Gene and the other guys. He's giving David Lee Roth a great shout out, especially suggesting you'd all pay to see him. Yeah, that was a great show. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming over here. You guys are the schmoopest. All right, look, Frankie. I got nothing thrilling. You seem to have just covered your bases. We can hang out more tomorrow. I'm going to finish my cigar, have some coffee, and get on the road. Thanks for being patient and waiting for me. What's that, buddy?
Joey only shows also tomorrow.
Hunter Green, you told him, St. Ranger. All right, let me make sure we got all the supers. Thank you guys for being so generous with those. They were all blessedly surprising. Yeah, and I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go have a steak with Bill. Dance us off, Frankie. My man.